everybody. Hi there. David Paskin here, and it's another song story. I thought we'd take a look at another song that I did. This one was back in 2003. I recorded this, I believe, was the first time, and it's called Footprints. And so here's where it comes from. So I... when I was in college, did a lot of driving. That's because I lived in St. Louis. My family lived in St. Louis, and I went to school up in Massachusetts at Brandeis University. And so I would drive back and forth every time I went to school. And I'd stop at all the rest stops. And you know how in the rest stops, I haven't driven those roads in a long time, but you know, they have the tchotchkes and they have the signs and the inspirational, signs and posters, things like that. So on one of those rides, I picked this guy up. This is a poem called Footprints. Now, no one really knows, and it's been hanging on my wall ever since. This is almost 30 years, more than 30 years ago. I have one there. I have one in my wallet. I have it everywhere. I love this poem. If you look it up, most places will say author unknown. I believe the author, or at least what I've been able to find out, is that it's written by a gentleman, I assume a gentleman, named Chris Stone. Chris Stone. So in any case, so this is now many people know this poem, right? This poem is about the man walking along the beach and the two sets of footprints in the sand. And then at the lowest times, there's only one set of footprints. Where were you, God? How could you do this to me? So this is my version of that. And it came at a time when I myself was wondering, what's the plan here, God? Because I had just lost my daughter, Liat. And so this was one of the songs that I recorded on the album HaMakom, which was in tribute to her. All right, I think that's enough. Let's give it a shot, see what happens. I haven't played some of these songs in so long. Wait, you weren't hearing that. I mean, you weren't hearing the right way. I just realized I did the wrong thing. Sorry. And I'll put the lyrics up here also. Let me make this a little bigger for you. There we go. So again, you can see, by the way, how little music I actually know, because I've got the D, C3. That means play the D as a C on the 3rd fret. So now you should be able to hear the guitar better. Sorry about that. All right, let's try that again. Last night I had a dream that I've come to understand. I was walking with God along the shores in the sand. And above me in the sky were scenes flashing from my past. And behind me in the sand, 2 sets of footprints still would last. One of God's, one of mine. When the last scene of my life left its mark upon the sky, I looked back at all the footprints and I had to wonder why. For I saw that there were times as I traveled through my past, through my life, when it seemed I walked alone in my times of pain and strife. I'm going to try that one again, sorry. For I saw that there were times as I traveled through my life When it seemed I walked alone in my times of pain and strife. And so I questioned the Lord, did I misunderstand? If I would follow you, you'd walk with me, hold my hand. Then a still small voice echoed through the air, saying, I am here with you, I did not leave you, I do care. My precious, precious child, when the footprints are not two, it was then that I was closest. It was then that I carried you. So that's my rendition of my favorite poem, Footprints, that's been hanging on my wall for just about 30 years now. If you like this, let me know what other songs you'd like to hear. I'd love to do any ones that you like. You can find all my music at rockandrollrabbi.com. And that's what I got for you today. I'll see you all next time. Bye.